addition, Executive Committee of ECG Senior and Junior Staff of the Public Utility Workers Union of TUC Ghana considered the abysmal performance of Mr. Kwame Agyeman Budu during his tenure in office as Managing Director, where the company has witnessed increasing system losses. According to the General Secretary of Electricity Company of Ghana, Mr. Nyaitekyi, call on the President Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo that ECG Managing Director Mr. Kwame Agyeman Budu should not be given contract extension due to poor performances, most in the area of technical and financial operation, which is gradually sinking the body of electricity company in Ghana.
Still waiting. Lack of electrical cables for key maintenance and service connections. Shortage of electrical poles for new service and repair works. Absence of basic office materials such as common stationery is affecting the smooth running of the company. Demonstration of one-man show type of leadership, coupled with disrespect and virtual abuse of some directors and general managers. Favoritism in certain appointments, which is destroying the spirit of competence and merit within the company. Delays in payment of deductions from staff salaries for mutual fund, credit union, and other welfare contributions. Ladies and gentlemen, accordingly, the meeting passed a resolution to the effect that Mr. Kwame Agyeman Budu should not be given any contract extension and forwarded same to the Board of Directors for their attention and necessary action. Pitifully, however, nothing significant has come out from the board after receiving the said resolution. This apparent silence from the board is reinforcing the strong perception within the company that some of the board members are taking undue advantage of the managerial weak capacity of Mr. Kwame Agyeman Budu to further their personal interests at the expense of the company. Some staff are of the opinion that the board chairman is virtually operating like an executive chairman. The meeting, again, took cognizance of agitation of workers on Friday, 9th April 2021, that requested for the removal of Mr. Kwame Agyeman Budu from office as Managing Director due to poor performance, mostly in the areas of technical and financial operations, which is gradually sinking ECG as a going concern, retiring age. Unfortunately, nothing positive has come out of the second chance that was given to Mr. Kwame Agyeman Budu. The meeting further acknowledged that Mr. Kwame Agyeman Budu has finished his stewardship with ECG and think the appropriate and befitting thing to do is for him to retire honorably without inviting industrial disturbances, and that the meeting rejected any imposition of Mr. Kwame Agyeman Budu on ECG staff. The resolution intimated that any contract extension will not help sustain the current peaceful and congenial industrial atmosphere within the company. The meeting further suggested that any new person who will be appointed in the capacity of Managing Director should be given specific performance targets with key performance indicators, brackets KPIs, coupled with periodic monitoring by the board and key stakeholders. Ladies and gentlemen, in conclusion, the meeting unanimously reiterated the need for the appointing authority to treat the aforementioned concerns with the needed urgency and caution. The staff of the company, some of whom have worked for over 20 and 30 years, are surprised by the fast pace the company is slipping into bankruptcy and total destruction, especially under the tenure of Mr.Kwame Agyeman Budu. The red flags being hoisted in all ECG operational areas are clear signs of workers' dissatisfaction, and the agitation shall continue unabated. Thank you. On some assurances given from certain key stakeholder groups and pleading that let us give the managing director a second chance to rectify some of the anomalies and shortfalls that have been identified. As Progressive Union, we want to state emphatically we don't have anything personal against Mr. Kwame Agyeman Budu, but our interest is on the survival and long-term prospects of the company. So when key stakeholders from the ministries of labor and employment, the energy, all made this passionate appeal, also intimating that the man in question has just some few months to reach the retirement age, grant him the benefit of the doubt to rectify these anomalies. We felt that this second chance that has been given will be exploited to the benefit of the company. It was on that basis that we as leadership went around all the operational regions of ECG, talked to our members, and even the managing director himself, based on this understanding, also went around to all the operational regions, made pledges and assurances to the staff that he's going to do things differently. It was based on those issues that we decided that let's give him the second chance and let's support to see what will turn out. We went out of our own way as a union to do a number of revenue mobilization exercises, all geared towards helping the company, but unfortunately, the resultant effect had not been anything to write home about. And so, based on the intimation that the man will soon get to 60 years, so give him the chance. Now the man has reached the 60 years. He has not met the very promises he gave to even the rank and file of the organization. And it is based on this that we are asking that government should not make that mistake of giving an extension, because the period that he has been in charge has not brought anything significant to the company. The name that may pop up may be Kwame Agyeman Budu, but as far as we sit here and as far as we know, this man has reached the age of 60, but by the public service rules and ethos, he should honorably have retired and should not even be coming to office. We met with the board to raise this issue. The board gave us certain assurances that within the shortest period we are going to hear from him. We haven't heard anything from the board. And so as far as we sit, we cannot emphatically say that the managing director is Mr. Kwame Agyeman Budu. As far as we know, he has reached the retirement age, and in public service, the retirement age is 60 years, and nothing more, nothing less. And we also want to state that on the issues you raised about some of the points bordering on criminality, well, we are not the state prosecutors to go into pursuing him on criminal matters. We are raising matters that we think is working against the progress of ECG. The public prosecutor does not necessarily need to get a complaint from us before he can or want to take action on the issues that we have raised. But these are the concerns we have as workers, which are affecting the progress of the